And there I am. Good afternoon, everybody. I am RJ Carter, Senior Managing Editor here at criticalblast.com. And I'm getting a little bit of an echo from my phone, but hopefully nobody else hears that. I'm trying something a little different today. We've done these Lego builds before, but they've all been, these little car kits with a superhero. This one, I'm a little nervous about because it's bigger. It's 540 pieces, and I've done enough Lego kits to know that the size of the box is way bigger than the size of the finished model. So I'm not too concerned about that, but it's still a thing to be concerned about. And I got a bonus on here that I didn't advertise. Let's see if this new camera holder that I've added here will work for us. The bonus is I've got this minifigure package. They're doing the Looney Tunes and Lego minifigs, so we're gonna see first who we got. I bought two of these last week. They were both Speedy Gonzalez, so the force was not with me on that one. And this is the Star Wars kit I'm doing is the AT-ST Raider, and the reason I picked this is because it is the only Lego set that has the Cara Dune minifigure in it. Of course, Cara Dune's character has been removed from The Mandalorian with Disney firing Gina Carano. And on top of that, this kit has been announced to be retired from Lego. So they also are sort of canceling Gina Carano in a way because you won't be able to get the Cara Dune action figure. If this is something that you want, if you're a Lego collector, you can still get this on Amazon. They still have some. They're about $39.99. The link to Amazon is in the description below. That is a Critical Blast affiliate link, which means that you're going to pay the same price you'd paid if you just go to Amazon and search on it. But Amazon will give us a referral fee, and it kind of helps the channel out a little bit. So if that's something you're wanting, we would like you to click that link, but you are absolutely under no requirement to do so. Now, these bags, they're very helpful. They tell you, use scissors. I don't do that. I'm going to just rip and see. Hey, actually worked. I hate when I try to rip open a bag of plastic and it tries to emasculate me. Like, yeah, you think you're going to open us? No, that's not going to happen. We're going to show you how weak you are. So who do we have here? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Once the head pops out, yeah, I'm going to have to watch that armature. We have Porky Pig. So let's get him put together here. Do we have any special tail pieces? Let's see what this is that he's supposed to be holding up here and how it goes together. Aha! He does have a special piece. He has a sign that says, that's all, folks. So, let's put the sign holder on the back here. Put the stick together. Let's stick it in the... I wonder if I put that on upside down. I think I did. It helps to follow the instructions completely on a Lego. Otherwise it doesn't come out what you think it will. And as the man says, that's all, folks. So I will stand him up next to my Speedy Gonzalez on the shelf there, and next time I do a Lego build, we'll do another one of these if they still have them, or if they have another variety, we'll get that too. And of course, you always get an extra piece, and you just find a place to click that for storage until the Lego drawer and dump them in the miscellaneous stuff. All right, bye, Porky. Now, I will admit to being kind of torn as to what to do with this box. I mentioned It has been retired. It will be the only place you can get Gina Carano's character, being Cara Dune. So should I keep it mint in the box, or should I rip it open and dump the Legos out and build this sucker? We're gonna box it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna rip it open and build this sucker. That would probably be easier if I had a box cutter, which I don't. Lego has the bestest tape in the world when it comes to sealing boxes. Let's start throwing some bags out here. There's bag number 2. Bag number 4. The book. Ooh, we have stickers. We have stickers. Bag number 1. I think probably bag number 3. All right. 4 bags of Lego. By the way, the plural of Lego is Lego. It's like fish. So, or deer. I'm going to put all these bags to the side here until they are required. We'll start with bag number 1. I am going to keep the book out of camera as best I can because copyright probably. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. If I were to put the book there and turn each page and put it together, they might. I'm sure the book is copyrighted. Would only make sense that it was. Yes, okay, it is copyrighted. It's on the back. Of course, that's the copyright for the logo and everything, but I'm still going to respect the creator's copyright and not show the instruction pages click by click, which is going to make things a little bit more difficult because that means I've got to put the book over here where there's not that much space. I'm also going to change the scope of the camera. That would be the wrong way. So we have a little bit of a bigger viewing area for where we're building. All right. Put the coffee down over here. Always be branding. ABB. Open this bag. Don't want any Legos rolling off the table because if you've ever had a small Lego roll off the table, they blend into the carpet almost immediately. And are lost forever until they show up in the middle of the night when you're walking barefoot to bed. Then you find them. And then you bend down to find them, find what you stepped on, and they're lost again. And you dance all over the carpet, and you can't find it again. It'll only show up when you're not trying to find it. You have to act fast. All right, we also have, this is going to be a cape of some kind, because in bag 1, it appears we have the minifigure for Mando himself. I wonder why they call him Mando when he's the Mandalorian. I don't know. There's questions that keep me up at night. There is a cape in here, right? Okay, there we go. Lay that down there. Make sure there's no other goodies in the box. And we will proceed with the instructions for putting together the figure. Most ingenious invention ever made, the Lego undoer thingy. Okay, Mando, we have your pants. Where is your shirt? And your helmet. That actually is your head. There's your shirt. This is the Mandalorian's head. Pedro Pascal has got to be upset. He doesn't get a face shot in this thing. Okay. Take that back off because we have to put the cape on, put this one on, then cross it over and put this one on, which gives the cape a nice little bit of a curl around the body and effect. Drop on that clear black head, and there you go. You've got a Mandalorian. Now, the Mandalorian's not the Mandalorian until he holds a good blaster in his hand. Let's find the itty bitty tiny pieces that are the blaster. This is one. Well, it would make a good blaster in and of itself, but the real blaster has that, and then has that. So it's a much bigger blaster. We'll snap that in his hands, and there you go. This is the way to put your Mandalorian together. Stand him over here next to the coffee cup. Lay him over here next to the coffee cup because he's got a great big freaking gun in his hand and he's kind of overbalanced. Now, let's get to work on building this. I think it's a land speeder of some sorts. Got our base. Let's see, we need a long brown piece to go here. And 2 L-shaped brackets to go here and here. All right. Have our pale beige piece to go here. No. No. See, that's why you have this. Best thing they ever invented. It's a Lego eraser. Got to put another brown piece down and then do this. Then we get to do this 5 times, starting from the front and all the way to the back. So this is going to make a tunnel with all those little holes in it. They line up. 1, 2, 3. 4. And 5. See? Tunnel. So all the way through there. Now we got to get 4 of these double hole pieces. There they are. And put that down here. 4 Technic pins. And the idea is that we're going to make 2 large fat blocks by taking one of these and popping a pair of pins in there and interlocking this one here. There. Repeat the process. And pop. We made 2 blocks, and they want those to go with the holes facing outward on the sides here, right up against there. All right. Next step requires a sticker. Oh joy, I love doing Lego stickers. So we need sticker number 10, which we have 2, and that's good because this is a ×2 step. You need to find a flat sprayer piece and apply the sticker. You can see the guy with a tremor in his hands shouldn't be applying stickers to Legos, especially when they have to fit just right. Those are there. And they want those to fit on the back side. So this is going to be the drawn on vents. Okay, we got that in place. Put it down. Okay, 4 of these double barrels. They are going to go this way in the back, and then the other one perpendicular right on the outside edge. I'm skipping right there, right like that. Now, 2 bright red pieces. When you're doing one of these and you see the bright colors, you pretty much know it's going to be inside something. You'll probably never see these pieces once it's all done. These click here with 1 connection hole sticking over the edge. Got that done. Turn the page. All right, so we need these pieces. Something like that. Which one we need? We need the 2 with the nail head. Okay, so the flathead connectors. And we need 2 of the brown blocks with the holes in them. So we drop this one through here, and it's going to go here. And now that red block will keep it from pushing back out. We repeat the process in reverse on this one. And pop it on here. Now we have some axles. Oh, I got that treasure hunt out of the way. You ever spend 5 minutes looking for a Lego among 7 Legos and think that you don't have it, and then it just kind of jumps out at you and you feel stupid and blind? I do that with every Lego kit. On the very rare occasions when there is one missing, fortunately we have a few thousand upstairs, and we just run upstairs and get a copy of the block. It's especially easy if it's something basic, like one of these blacks with a hole through it or something. These are going to slide on the axles. Like so. And we're going to lock them in place with these 2 browns here. So they don't spin around on us. Okay, now they say to flip it over. Like that. We're going to put these 2 pieces on here, these L-shaped brackets, right underneath and flush with the undermount. And while it is upside down like that, 2 of these 3 longers and 2 of these bevels. What do they want us to do? They want us to put the long ones here. It locks those across. And they want to put the bevels on here. Snapping those in. This one is a very specific vehicle kind of piece. You ever lose this one, you might not really be in trouble, but you wouldn't want to risk it. It's a harder one to find. Well, not as hard as something like this. This looks like it's very unique to this build. They want us to flip it over again for this. And where in the picture is that going? Ah, I see. That is going here. Probably patently obvious for those viewing over the camera. Good. Two more beige pieces and 2 Hershey bars. None of the pieces names, I think you figured out by now, are official when I mention them. I just mentioned what they remind me of, so I know what I'm looking for. All right, there's that. Now the fun part. I'm going to put a gear in there. It's going to go, where's it going to go? It's going to go right in here. Just drops in. Slides right in there. We take this piece and drive it through this other gear. And it's going to go on top. Push the stick down like that. Okay, so the teeth of the top gear have engaged the teeth of the back gear. You can spin them around like that. And we push this down as far as it will go. Still just resting there, but we're going to lock that in place now. Lock it in place with this. And these little tiny blue pieces. So this is going to go on top like this. Snap in. And snap in. Okay. What am I not doing right? Wait a second. Now why is it? Aha. These do not go on these. They go to the side. That's why you can't snap in there. So, pop them off. We'll redo that step. What did we ever do before we had these Lego take-aparters? All right. Back to the original step, and then we put these on correctly this time next to it. Now this will snap on. Just like that. And blue piece will long side in Snap in there. Perfect. Now we got something that spins around. I need one of these. Two little brown wedges. Two little gray buttons. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if a button is dark gray or black. And that. All right, so what are we doing here? Taking the second separate build here, putting that here on this, and that's going to go right up against here. These little Hershey bars are made of definitely. Would you believe I still put them in the wrong spot? One up, one further forward. I put them in parallel with the beige pieces. They should have gone one higher up. Because now the little brown wedges here, make sure I get them going in the right direction. And we're a little tiny piece, get in there. Button behind it. Good, good, good. Start our separate build here. Start with the gray flat. Need two gray small wedges. Push this back into the camera. And two gray buttons. Let's do it this way. All right. This. These grabbers. And three more Hershey bars. Go across the top there. One grabber is going to go here. This is not going to be symmetrical by intention. The other grabber goes here. All right, sticker time again. Take these two longer brown wedges, a double length one, and we're going to put on sticker number 16, which is this one right here. We're only going to need two of them. Peel that off. That one. That one. These are going to go. Where are these going to go? Go up here and over here. Yep, looks just like the picture. That's what you want. Okay, so now we need this specialty piece. Got a little hinge grabber on it. And a button. Button's going to go here on the end. And it's going to go right next to here with a space between it and the clasper over here. So we've got that in the space in the middle. Paint roller. We need to get 2 of those. And how is that going to go on there? Clip in here, like that. And then this one is going to clip in here. One flat black square piece to just smooth out that top. And we'll slip that right on the back of our speeder. Right here. Ah, love that solid pop sound you get when you click something on a Lego. The big stick. That is going to go right through our tunnel that we built. I'm going to take the other 2 of those number 16 stickers. When I have a lengthwise sticker, a portrait orientation, I like to put it on the thing the long way and up instead of the short way and up, because inevitably if I do it the long way, or if I start at the short end, I won't get it lined up on the Lego correctly. I'll end up with something sticking over the edge or not going far enough. At least when I try to do it, putting the long side down first, I can try to center it a little bit better. Not going over smoothly over there, so I'm going to check back a little bit and see what I missed. Didn't think I missed anything. Still, oh, it's just that it's not pushed down all the way. I thought I forgot a small block or something. There we go. I should have just pressed it in and hoped for the best. So that is on. Now what do we got? This and this. That cap on there. This is going to go back here. This is where the magic's going to happen. So when I turn this now, look at that. It engages that gear in the back and it turns this. Okay. Engineering. Turning the right direction as it says it will? Yes, it is. Okay. Trust the Lego masters. Again, with some tiny pieces, so pay attention to where you're putting them. So going in the front. Took me a second to find them on the photo instruction there. You didn't give me an arrow pointing to the place, Lego. You just said, see them? No? Well, keep looking. A little brown disc. And a little brown vent, two little brown vents. Again, you're trusting my eyes to find where they go. Cover that blue dot there. And put some grates up here. And we got these two overhangers, and they're going to get some stickers. They're going to get the number 3 stickers. Okay, so these got some diagonal striping going on. Number 3 and number 4. So number 4 is going to go on one of them. I want to make sure I get the diagonals going in the right direction. And I do. Broke my own rule about putting them on lengthwise, didn't I? Okay. This one goes over here. This one goes over here. On the top. It's not happening the way it's supposed to happen. Because there's a great big sign that says click. I'm not getting a... Yeah, if I press it down, I hear it. Shouldn't that go down all the way? Or it just kind of lifts right off. All right, I'm going to just set it on there. Because apparently it doesn't click into place. We'll find out what secures it later on. Now that is the end of bag 1. that cannot possibly be the entirety of it. And it is not. It is not. It is just part of this giant ATST device that we're building. So we shall continue onward. We should move Mando further back here. I'm going to borrow Porky Pig's base. And give Mando something to stand on here. We can just sort of stand guard while we continue on. We have, of course, leftover pieces. Some of them we didn't even see in this build. You know what you do with those? You hang on to them. They're going to show up somewhere later in the build. So, recaffeinate. And get bag 2. Tool over there. Open bag 2. And not quite dump, just kind of pour. You don't want to dump because that's a good way to get Legos rolling where they don't need to be rolling. Flatten the bag, make sure that there's no clear Legos in the corners. There don't appear to be. Isn't that a lovely crunching sound? Crackle, crackle, crackle. I'm sure you loved having that right in the mic. These little bags are going to set to the side here because the first thing we want to do with bag 2 is put the minifigure together. And the minifigure is Cara Dune. This is Cara Dune's minifigure. So you're going to have 2 faces. So we can put her angry face on. We can put her kind of a happy smirk face on. We'll decide when we get there. No, we won't. Here's her torso right here. We're going to put her happy smirk face on. Her "Heard You Missed Me, I'm Not Canceled" face. Now, Cara, put your pants on. You just stand right there until we get your gun built. Have Cara Dune built. Here is the base of her blaster. And I told you we'd use this extra piece. The front end of her blaster. Cara Dune is built. The phone's not focusing too clearly on it, but now we'll open these little bags and dump them into the pile. Because why not? These are the tiniest little things. All right, let's begin. It starts. That piece over here, we need long gray piece with the holes drilled through it. That's where we start. Then we need, not this one like that, and another one like that. Nope. It's close, but it's not the same thing. I do need 2 of them, don't I? Yes, I do. Let's feel like you're all looking through the camera. You're like, I'm looking right at the piece. How can he possibly be missing it? Those go there. Now I need 2 gray buttons. One light gray disc and 1 light gray seat block. And they're going to go on in exactly that layout. The buttons in the back, and the disc, then the brick. Okay. 2 of these black pieces with hinge clips on the front. So this is one of these. They are one of these tiny pieces here. To re-look at the picture to see what I was looking for. I was staring into the pile so long that I forgot what it looked like. Okay. Yeah, just these little grips right there. And then another of these that's going to stick on here and just sandwich it all together. Press that down nice and firm. Need 4 gray buttons. 1, 2, 3. Now, where are these going to go? Well, 2 of them are going to go here. And 2 of them are going to go underneath. Yeah, so it's all the same thickness uniformly. Now we're looking for a square piece with the hole through it. That would be this one. And we're going to stick a tiny little black Technic pin into the tube. Nice, satisfying click. That's going to hang over there. Get another disc and 2 buttons. You know, technically, if you had all the pieces I'm showing you as I show them to you, you could build this at home without having to go buy the kit. You wouldn't get the minifigs, of course, but you'd at least be able to build the structure. Even if they weren't the same colors, you could have something that, you know, resembled a Star Wars AT-ST. And I encourage you to do that. I hope that I'm filming this in a way that you can replicate. Complete with, you know, all my missteps. Now this is this dual tone brick here. This is your spring-loaded gun. So that's why there's a little warning sign next to it in the book that says, hey, don't shoot this at anybody's eyeball. It will hurt. There's two of them. They're going to mount right under here. Flush up against that, the end of the brown piece there. Now we're going to build a double build here. We're going to need the longer these longer Technic pins here. Two of those. We're going to need two buttons. Two nose cones. And two black overhangs, longer black overhangs. There you are. Okay. So take your overhang, pop a button under it. Put your stick under the base, like that. Lay it like this. Slide it through the hole, if you can. Obviously, I have a little bit of motor skill difficulty with it. There we go. And then the nose cone goes on here. Now let's repeat that. Overhang, button, stick, slide, nose cone. It looks like these are going to be in a position where they can slide back and forth. All right. That beige piece and two, not that one, this one. Two pieces like this. This beige piece is going to line up behind the brown on top of the disc. And these black pieces are going to be L-shaped upward, back right here. Got it? So that is actually a complete unit. And they're going to send us off on another one now for a bit, which starts with this one. Two longer gray pieces. And a shorter length of gray. Going to connect across underneath. There we go. We are on step number 53 now for those keeping score at home. Lay this along the top of those two split pieces so they don't want to slide apart. That's the piece we're looking for, 6 long. And the ridged brown piece. The ridged brown piece is going to go on the end with the vertical ridges to the front and the horizontal ridges to the inside. Not that it matters probably, but that's the way it is in the book, and I follow the book. Two of these beveled overhangs here. Find the other one. There you are. That's going to go right behind this gray piece. Lock them in firmly. You ever glue your Legos together? I would hate to do that, but I get the attraction because sometimes when they come apart, it's like you can't just figure out how to snap them back together without taking them completely apart and starting from scratch. All right, we need a lunchbox. I have no idea what I'm talking about probably, but our toolbox, yeah. That's it. It looks like a toolbox to me, so that's what I call it. That's going to go here. And a vent, black vent. Right here, and that's going to go right behind it. All right, get this black split one here, and another gray disc. The split is going to face the vent. The disc is going to go on right behind it. Two of these shorter gray blocks, light gray, and go right against the back edge here. Now we try to make sure I stay in camera. And two of those. These are going to click on these little overhangs here by one piece. Oops, turn it around. Okay. And the beige piece is going to go in the center, fill in that gap. Okay, something's going to have to go across there to secure that, I bet, because it's not on very well, not by one thing at least. And I was right. We're going to take two of these, which is a sort of a raised step. That's going to go across. There, yeah, Pat's going to lock that in nicely. Two of these thick gray L shapes. And a disc. Lots of discs. Disc is going to go in the middle here. The L shapes are going to go across the disc like that. The bright red piece you will never see from the outside. Going to go inside these two black L shapes. Which will then go here. So the red will be slightly elevated above the gray block behind it. So now we're going to build some machinery. We've got our lever. We have our blue Technic pin. That's going to slide right in here. And get our gray block with holes in it. Oh, I wish it was a life-size model, George. I would just jump right in it and walk my way up to Canada. And we could sit around and watch things print all day. Okay, so that looks like that. We need our beige nail. That's not really a nail, this one's not a flathead. That's going to go through the backside. Besides which, George, if it was a life-size at ATST, it would come with a life-size Cara Dune, which would be kind of cool. Now, why are you not wanting to go through there? There we go. That's your hole. Don't you want to go in your hole? Little Bill Murray Caddyshack reference there. And this yellow piece is going to go on here. I don't know what we're building, but it looks very, very technical. And they liked it so much that they want us to do it again. So we're going to take another handle, another blue Technic pen, pop it in there, another gray piece. This time we're going to put it in this way. Basically, it's a mirror image of the first one. So it's nice and symmetrical piece later on. Okay, that pushes through. And now that we've done that, we're going to pop it through this side of the yellow piece. See how that works? Yeah, you got that together. And it is going to go right here. No, stop. You have done something wrong. It's going to go across the whole top of it, not behind it, across it. RTFM, RJ. All right. This big step is going to lock across all of it right here. And these two green hooks are extra thin. They're going to basically level this red piece out. These long beveled pieces here. They're going to go on the outsides upward, like so. We are now on step 72, and we've gone just over an hour in this build, taking into mind that I killed a few minutes to put Porky Pig together. Why not? Put Porky right there. Stand up, Pork. Just stand up there. Got the 2 brown pieces I was digging for. They're going to cover up this red and green. Okay, I need 1 silver bar, 1 gray bar, 1 brown piece with 1 peg hole in it, and 1 grooved spot here. So, where are we putting all of these things? This piece is going up against the wall. There we go. The gray bar fits in right behind it. And this piece, the horizontal ridges go against the face. And that does stick up a little bit. Just get 2 one-piece graspers, 2 2-peg brackets, and 1 blaster. I bet it's not a blaster now. Actually, it is a blaster now. The blaster is going to go in here. Why? I don't know. It just goes there. The L-shaped brackets go here. And the graspers up here. We have a panel, and there's going to be a sticker put on it. Sticker number Lucky 13. Got that on there. And that is going to go back here. This one's going to be very satisfying. A lot of clicking going on here. We have one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black Technic pins, and 2 beige blocks. So, one, 2. Listen to them go in there. I love the feel of a Technic pin sliding into place. And on the extreme ends, this will go. And it's going to go right across the top here. Okay, so knowing that we're building this in pieces, you know that that's going to somewhere into one of these pieces here to build the ATST. And these graspers underneath are going to also clasp onto something and keep them hidden. So this is going to be this is like Transformers level fun when we get this put together. Hey, Jazz Crab. Yeah, Lego your Lego. Yeah, you want me to make you a waffle? I can probably make one of those. Got enough beige pieces to make a waffle. Clip that across the top there. That L-shape, that stair step piece. There it is, little gray bench seat. Going to go here. And Are you telling me to put something on there because you didn't tell me to get the pieces? Oh, I see what it's telling me to do, I think. It's telling me now that this piece that we just built and this piece go together like this. All right, now that is a piece of machinery. Get those things pushed in firm, way up firm and high, right, Mr. Seeger? Now we're going to start finishing this piece off with a little overhang, gray beige piece. So let's get that overhang on there. Put it on the back. The angled face goes inside. Put a sticker on here. Sticker number 7. There's that. And they want me to put that. First of all, they want me to put this silver bar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That blaster was not in there very securely. Let's resolve that. Now we'll put the silver bar right across here. You stupid. Yeah, okay. It's a one-hole plug that we're sticking a gun into. That's something I would glue if I was never going to move it. Good. Firm snap. Got that design going in the right direction. Now we got our trapezoid pieces coming out here. We have one, let's turn them over so they're in the direction of the book. And 2 square buttons. That will go on like that. And then it will go on like this, where according to the book, the point is flush with the top of the gray bar that we put on there. Likewise, we'll snap that one on there and do the same. Okay. Now we have our longer trapezoids. They are going to complete the ensemble by clicking underneath here. And yes, that looks exactly like the book. That's what you want. We take this piece right here, and it is going to go vertically from here to here, right there in the middle, end hole to end hole. Watch it. Now that is going to secure those pieces together. Nicely done, Lego. We have 2 flat surface discs, And yes, we're going to put a sticker on one of them. No, on two of them. Both are getting sticker number 15. All right. And that is going to go one here and one here. Now, this is going to get done 2 times as well. So let's get our pieces together. We have our wow. Oh, I'm sorry. It's I don't know what they are called, but they look like Wally to me, so that's what I call them. I'll put a blue Technic pin in through here, and double hinge through there. So you end up with that. You want to do that 2 times, exactly just like it, not mirrored. So in and click. So we have 2, just like it. Now, of course, it's going to be mirrored, I'm sure. In fact, I can already see that it's mirrored by looking where it's going to go. I'm going to turn this thing over. It is going to go. I honestly have no idea. Oh, it's going to click into that way. And then this is going to go on to space them together. So they kind of smooth up. Look at that. Nicely done. The only thing that clicks together better than a well-made Lego is one of George Gatsis's models when he slides the 3D pieces together. Now we need this black piece with the hole under it. 2 dark gray buttons. These dark gray buttons are going to clip into each side of this. They want us to turn this over. Put this right here, accompanied by a gray block right here. Very gently press it in very firmly. All right. That is in. Now, while it's upside down, we're going to keep it upside down and take this shorter, or the skinnier gray piece. It's just as long. And go under there. I'm going to take all these little pieces here and we're going to build something funky out of them. Need 1 light gray button, 1 two dots long piece, and a wrench. Two wrenches. And they should be 2 gray wrenches. I have a black wrench here. It'll kind of look almost Star Wars-ish in the fact that it would be color mismatched. So from the underside, the wrenches go in, parallel grasping. Because guess what? Those are going to probably grab something a little later. And the buttons go button side down. Into there. So you got something that's going to clip onto something with these 2 graspers on it, and it's going to clip on right now, actually, by the wrenches to that. You can get a better clip than that Lego. Okay. And there it is. You got a little bit of a hinge grip going there. I'm going to give them some telescopic extensions with this telescope and a little pipe. Fit the pipe into the fat end of the telescope like that. And they're going to go in like that. Which honestly is something I would have done before I hinged it on there, just so I could get them in a little bit more firmly while it was in my fingers. That looks okay. And now this piece, right side up like this, guns angled down like that, is going to somehow, God only knows, fit onto this. I'm going to say that that hole right there is clear of obstruction. We're going to see, because it really thinks it's going to slide right up in there. And it will. I will slide up in there, but I bet it's actually going to click onto. There we go. It clipped onto that big fat disc. Now we've got this capability. Yeah. I still think it's sliding a little too smoothly. I think that this disc was supposed to be able to push further onto the gears so you could click it into place, not just let it, swing around loose like that. It shouldn't be gravity flowing. Oh, okay. That concludes bag number 2 after an hour and a half. Hey, Mike, good to see you in the chat, man. We're building the Cara Dune set Lego, the only Lego set that has a Cara Dune, and it is the Lego set that Lego has retired. So there won't be a Cara Dune in any Mandalorian Star Wars Lego sets after this. And again, for the people in the chat, if you want to get this, either to build for yourself or as a collectible that will be out of the market, you can still get it on Amazon. There's an Amazon link in our description. And it is a Critical Blast affiliate link. So if you do click on it, we will get a referral fee. You pay the same regardless. So if you're a Lego collector and you don't mind helping the channel out, click it. If you're a Lego collector and you're like, screw your channel, just go to Amazon and search for it yourself. I didn't put the number of the kit, so you'll be sure to get the right one. And we're on bag 3, step 92, 1 hour and 25 minutes into the build. So this one's not containing very many pieces. At least it doesn't have the bag of tiny, tiny pieces. First thing we're going to do is take these 2 trapezoids and put them together like that. Just line them up. We'll find something to hold them together in just a second, I'm quite sure. We need a short brown piece. Help me out, chat. Where's it at? Yeah, it's just a twofer. I need to separate them out a little bit better here. Well, it would suck to be missing a basic piece when I am far from home and cannot get to my backup pieces. Really, Lego? You wouldn't do that to me. There's another bag. I was wrong. There are a lot of pieces to this one. They're little bitty pieces. Okay. So now I bet there's there's plenty of little short brown pieces in here now. I love my short brown pieces. That piece goes there. And then a little gray piece with a hinge grip on the end of it. Now that's a ball joint. When I get into my own place and I'm not working, why didn't y'all tell me the hinge piece was right there? You just watch me go dig around blindly, right? I will have a real-sized table to work on, not the end of a TV tray. It's bigger than a TV tray, but I'm exaggerating for frustration. Looking for a little gray piece. That's this little gray piece right here. And a 4-prong thin brown. 2 of those. Let's angle this like the book. All right, so this is going to go here. That's going to line those up. And then these are going to stick out the back like that. Stick out the back, Jack. Oh, I'm sure. George was here. Crab was here. People pop in and out. It's cool. Either way. This fin is going to pop under our brown on both sides. Then I get another 2-piece little brown one and 2 little brown size 1 wedges. Brown piece will be like a step there. And the wedge pieces angled to the back will slip on right here. Now we get to play with the armature. The armature. We need 1 of these, 1 of the blue Technic pins, 3 of the blue connector pins, 1 black Technic pin, 1 red Technic pin, and this thing. So let's get started. The red goes through here a little bit, just a little bit. Then the short end of the armature slides in here. Just to the first hole, and then you push the red Technic pin the rest of the way through. Thought I was going to have to go get my hammer. Okay, so that's in there, and it's locked. Locks it. It's a locking piece. Now we take the blue Technic pin, take the ridged side and put it in the top. And the black Technic pin goes 1, 2, third hole down from there. Doesn't matter which side you put that black Technic pin in. Then on the back side, put the blue Technic pin in, one above the black pin. It stops right there. And then 2 immediately below it. So we're hooked up there. And this gray piece now is going to fit right in here, like that. And we're going to lock it in with 2 brown overhangs. There's the other one, which are going to go here. We're going to go across the brown, not across the gray. Lock that down. Sticker time. You get to get one of our, looks like a cockpit cover. And it's going to have 3 stickers on it. It's going to get sticker number 12 will go in the middle. Just like that. Sticker number, oops, gotta watch that armature. Sticker number 21 will go on this side. I think that's the best time I've ever got a sticker put on. Usually I quite suck at putting on the stickers, and I have to give it a couple of tries to get a sticker on right. But getting lucky today. So that's going to go flush up against the hinge on here. Press in there, and then one little brown 2-piece job will go right in here. That doesn't pin it in, that just levels out across the top of the overhangs there. Now we need one square gray clip and one foregrip overhang. Our clip is going to go right here on this. The overhang is going to smooth out this piece here. All right, we got that. We're going to take this and 3 black pins. And we're going to put them, pay careful attention. One is going to go on this side in the top hole so that it sticks out that way. Then on the back side, we're going to skip one, put one in, and skip one, and put one in. And then that completed thing is going to go on the armature with this black one sticking in the bottom hole and the blue popping in. There we go. So we've basically got what looks like a leg. Let's build another machinery piece. We're going to need this brown piece, this blue Technic pin, a black ball joint Technic pin, a standard black Technic pin, gray beveled overhang with the underpins, a monkey wrench, and a two-piece gray with a ball joint. The way this is going to go together is the blue clip is going to go into the end with the ridged port sticking out. Then the standard black pin goes right under it. The ball jointed pin is going to go on the other extreme end with the ball joint sticking out. So you got your blue one, your black one, your monkey wrench is going to clip over the ball joint like that. You set that down. Then the ball joint two-piece is going to clip into this overhang. So the ball joint is to the left side, and it is going to clip into the other side of the monkey wrench. Look at this. You got some sort of a hinge going here, right? And it's ball jointed, so you get a little wiggle. Yes, George, I do want to see an update on the spaceship. I got to finish this because if I don't, I will never figure out where I was. So this now is going to clip onto back to this, and somehow, mind you, it's going to clip into here. I don't know how. I don't know where. Trying to figure that part out. I want to say that these two pieces here are going to go into this long slot, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Lego, I've got to tell you, I'm not seeing this one. Make sure I clip this thing into the right spot. I didn't clip it on too low. I think I clipped it on too high. No, I did not, because that's the only way it can clip on. Those blue things are intended to block it from going through, so they're useful for that. It appears that the blue one goes in the slot and the black one goes back here. There, okay, that's better. Yes, that is matching the book. Matching the book. Now what? Okay. Put that aside. Car keys. Guaranteed you do not have one of these in your spare Lego drawer, so I want to make sure you have these pieces. And we're going to need a blue Technic pin. So, the dark gray car key and the light gray car key connect perpendicularly. Don't worry, there's no other way you can connect them, so you can't screw it up. Through the middle hole from beneath, the blue Technic pin goes. And it is going to go gray car key pointing down to the armature. The two black pieces going through the only open holes. And there you go, that's on there. Only an hour and 42 minutes in, and we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, the next armature piece is this gray bent one. We're going to need, what is that? A brown one with 3 holes and 3, 1, 2, 3 Technic pins. I'm not quite sure how Lego Catwoman's whip got into this kit. Worry about that later. I kid. I know they reuse. All right. So, first 2 Technic pins go one at the bend, skip one, put it in here, and then right next to it, but from behind, the next black one, which should leave you with 2 empty holes and this slotted hole in that position. Then the brown one clips on there. A little uncomfortable the way I'm angling towards the camera for so long. Starting to feel tight in the gut. Good. And my gut should start to feel a little tight. It's the only exercise I get. All right, we got this brown piece. Need a Hershey bar and 2 of the short blue pegs to block it up. Skip one from the end and fill these spots here. And then put the Hershey bar on it and flip it over. What are we doing with it? Well, first of all, we need to take this piece that we built, and it is going to go on. Oh, let's see how this goes on. Okay, this goes on here. Yeah. And then this piece that we just built, the shorter piece, is going to go on with the Hershey bar facing inward, taking the first hole on it and clipping onto here. Okay. You got it. Ooh. Unique geometry to all this. Yeah. Set this piece further back because I think it's going to be a walk where we need it and give you all the best shot of this. You need the long smooth and the square smooth brown pegs, pin squares, bricks, and they're going to need some stickers on them. The square one gets number 17. And the other one gets number 5. Found you. Okay. Start with the square one. Make sure the sticker's going in the right direction. It's going to go inside here. It's at the bottom. And then this one's going to go on top of it. See how the stickers line up there? Like that. that looks like. Need one brown angle piece, which is going to go, okay, you want to skip 2 pegs above the stickered pieces and clip it underneath. So you might have to raise the armature to do that. Clip it onto there. So that the other side is going up against the smooth gray spot. Then we get the dark gray overhang piece, and it is going to go underneath here, clip onto the top of the brown piece. Come on. Just straighten out the piece beneath it. Okay. Yeah, this is working. I'm understanding it completely. I lie. Let's flip it around. You get 3 of these long pins. Did I say there weren't a lot of pieces of this when I opened up the bag? Okay, so these are going to go through, one goes through the middle, and it gets pushed all the way in till it's flush. You're going to want to line up. That's going to be fun. I'm not sure that's going to line up right. It does. It does. You just got to tug a little bit. That one through there till it's flush. Yeah, there we go. There's a little resistance to get it lined up. I think that's probably why these are here, so that you can hold them in place. All right. Now that it is held in place, we're going to cover it with a little brown piece with a peg on each end and a little gray disc. So that brown piece is going to go from this gray spot to this Technic pin here. It doesn't really clip onto the Technic pin all that well, but it does clip on. And then the round disc is going to cover it in the middle of the car key piece. All right. Long smooth brown and another medium brown with 2 pegs. The long smooth brown is going to get a sticker. It's going to get sticker number 2. Putting the stickers on the skinny pieces is the hardest thing for me to do, especially when they get to be this long. So I'm probably not going to try to do this one under the camera, just because I want to have it close to my face. So I lay it on there. Okay, we got the sticker on. Looks like the longer brown side is going to go up, and that is going to go right underneath the car key. The shorter piece is going to come down here. Yes. We've got it covered. Looks like we're building either a hip joint or a gun piece. I'm not quite sure what this one is yet. But we got this round piece, a plain pole, a little pin there. Where are you at? Pot lid. Right there. And a blue Technic pin. So, the order of events is gray disc, gray stick. I put my finger underneath of it to stop it when it's smooth with this. the flat gray disc goes on over that. The perforated circle goes on over that. And on one of these two sides, you'll see the squared pieces, squared out holes. Your blue Technic pin is going to go into that. And that piece is going to go on by the blue Technic pin into this armature right at the end of the brown piece. Just like that. And they say we're ready to put it on the base body. I find it hard to believe, but let's see. They've got it facing this direction, so you see where the guns are pointing. This square piece is going to go through here, not the square piece, the I'm not happy with how that's not really truly going in the way I want it to. I would expect it to go in all the way. I always expect it to go in all the way. Yeah, the disc needs to be adjusted. There we go. You have to rotate this disc here because it's only on by the one peg. You've got to shove it a little forward or backward so that the peg lines up all the way through. And then it will go on. I'm betting that a pin is going to go through here at some point. I certainly hope so. It's starting to come together here. It's got 1 foot. This piece, by the way, looks like it's going to come up here and stick in. Yes. There we go. So that looks nice. Not done yet. Obviously, we got a lot of pieces here. Long torch, brown button. And hey, remember how I said I hoped that something was going to pin that in? Here's where that is. We just built it. This long piece here with the brown button, that's going to go in here and clip. Look at that. Solid. Solid. I wouldn't try to stand up on one leg just yet. But it's there. Let's try to build that other leg. That's where we're at now. Oh. Nearly 2 hours into the build. Hey, Action Toys. I didn't see you pop in there. My eyes were focused on the Lego. This should look familiar. We put these two pieces together like that. Yeah, this is deja vu all over again. I'm clip them together here with a little piece. And then at the bottom with a little hinge piece. And your trapezoid. And 2 gray stick outs. smaller trapezoid pieces. And just like last time, they stick underneath the stickouts to finish the orthogonal, I'm making that word up, the geometric pattern of the underneath. Another short brown pegged piece to stair step against this brown piece, and two red wedges angled to the back. Now this ATST has had apparently some repairs or some paint stripping damage. I don't know. It's got some red on it that's asymmetrical to the other leg. Maybe that's how it was in the show. I would probably have to watch the show to know, wouldn't I? Okay, here we go with the armature work again. Short side down. We need the armature. We need 3 little blue pegs. 1 blue Technic pin. 1 red Technic pin. And 2 black Technic pins. Now let's get the Technicking pinning. And we have to have the slot to put them all in. All right, as with before, start the red Technic pin through here. Stop. Put the first hole of this in here. And then push the Technic pin through until you get a nice solid click. Locks it in place. Then from the back side of this facing, the blue Technic pin goes at the top. Skip 2, put a black Technic pin. Skip 2, and that puts you at the joint. Put in a black Technic pin. So you have that. And then from the front, fill in these 2 bottom gaps here with 2 blue blockers. And skip over the black and put in 1 blue blocker. So your only available hole is going to be this second one now. We'll set that down. Nope. We're not ready to set it down. We're going to clip it into see what I did there? That's the connection point on top. That should be back here. So we're going to take our Lego thing. See that little stick thing on it? That's going to press through here and push our Technic pin back out. So I can take it out and put it in the right way. Genius multi-purpose tool. I don't know what Lego guy came up with it. I hope he got a vice president's position. And now it's connected to the foot the way we'd expect it to be. Get the red overhangs to clip onto here. Nope. Up in the front. Right behind the red angle wedges. Another cockpit cover. This one is going to get more stickers. Number 11 is going to go in the middle. There. Number 22 is going to go on camera left. Sticker 23 on camera right. All right, got that on. And that's going to cover all of this flush up against the red. Click, click, click. Nice sounding pop. Got it in. And we have our gray cover, slip over cover, and our gray one-piece clip. This is going to go underneath here, clip onto the axle. And the gray cover is going to go right here as soon as I put in the little brown piece that I don't see. Oh, it's laying sideways. It was very, very skinny to me. Okay. Now we got it. Now let's turn it around so we're looking at it from this angle where all those Technic pins are sticking out at us. And take this big gray girder. And we're going to take 3 black Technic pins. We're going to pop them in. This one's going to go in from the left, girder left, at the very top hole. Skip a hole, 3rd hole from the, put it in from the right. Skip a hole, put it in the 5th hole on the right. Okay, so you see what you got. Just like that. And then I'm going to turn that around and pop it on this red piece with the bottom hole is going to go in that middle. Take that so that you're showing 2 blue blockers and your black peg sticking out. All right, let's build our hinge system again. We're going to need that brown piece. We're going to need a blue Technic pin. We're going to need a black ball joint pin. My landlady's dog is barking and she's smoking a bowl. Now it's got to be here somewhere. I know I'm looking at it. Yeah, it looked like 2 pieces to me. It's 1. There we go. Need that piece. Need the monkey wrench piece. And I need the small gray ball joint piece. All of which are right there now. All right, so brown piece. Clip in the blue Technic pin. Clip in the black ball joint. Clip on the monkey wrench. Then over here, we clip the 2-piece ball joint underneath the clipper there. Pop it on so that they're both on the same side, on the inside of that. See how they work like that? Now, I'm going to turn it over. It's going to go on here. The blue pin is going to go into this slot, and the black pin is going to go into the slot next to it. That takes a little finessing. Okay, then this is going to clip up here And just basically wherever it meets, it's going to clip in. Okay, we're there. We've got a little tendon thing going on there. Then we're going to take this 2-dot clip, take it to the back here, and right between these two black blockers here, where that hole is, we're going to clip that in there. So it's ready to be clipped onto something a little bit later. All right, stand that right there. We're going to get our car keys together again. Our light car key and our dark car key and our blue blocking pin. So, perpendicular. It's the only way they'll go together. Then your blue blocker pin goes in the middle of the gray leg. And it goes into the two black pins that are sticking out, waiting to receive it. Got our little sled runner here, little brown one. One, two black Technic pins, and one blue filler pin. Turn it over. Black Technic pin in the right there in the joint. Skip one right there. And then from the back side, right next to that one, stick the blue pin in so that it fills that hole so nothing can go in there. The brown piece clips onto the corner piece sticking out of the corner. Then the leg gets turned around again. It's going to go on the inside. The other piece of this brown is going to go onto here. And it's going to basically force this thing to be against the base. It's going to be on the inside. Okay. So that's on. We have one more of these brown girders to put together here. We have that. We have two blue blockers to put on it. And a Hershey bar. So, first one, 1, 2, put it in the third one. Put it in the fourth one. Clip the Hershey bar on it. Turn it over. And it is now going to clip onto this Technic pin that's still sticking out in the extreme end position. But turn it over so that you have, see, the one's got 2 holes and one's got 1 hole. You want the 2 holes there put in the very end position. So you have a hole, block, block, a hole on top of this structure. Okay. Turn it over again. Take our 3 telescoping pins because they look like long telescopes. I take one of them is the easy one. It goes right through the middle. Press it all the way until it's flush. Then you got to bring this down. First hole of the key all the way through till it's flush. And then the last hole of the key. This is where you gotta kind of tug it up a little bit. It's not perfectly lined up. You want to, and it knows it. That's why you gotta, there. that pulls it tight. Now it's perfectly lined up and it's tight. You get one wrench and one, where's my grip square? There it is. So these are going to go on here. Looks like the wrench grip is going in. Where are you going in at? Does that matter? Where did the grip go on? Okay, the grip is going on here, horizontally. And it looks like this is going in here, but that doesn't feel right to me. Definitely not going in above it. We'll see. If it needs to go in the hole above it, then we'll know, because it's going to clip on at some point. And if it doesn't grab what it's supposed to grab, we'll know. You can always take them back apart. Okay, got our smooth pieces. Our square piece is going to get sticker number 18. And our red piece is going to get sticker number 6. Again, I don't know why they're red on this one, not brown. Stick with the symmetry, but again, I don't watch the show. So, this brown piece is going to go down here, clip on, then the red piece, and clip above it, like so. Got a double red piece with a clip on it. That's going to go underneath. And in this image, I can actually see the wrench, so that's good. Apparently it is in the right place. And this is going to go right next to it, a little overhang piece. Force everything to line up. Now our two whips come into play here. So, turn the wrench around just a little bit in there. This cable is going to clip into this one. Then it's going to clip into the wrench. So you got that. And then, secondary to that, you have this one, the long fat handle is going to clip into the back side. While it wraps around and clips into this one. And I'm not really crazy about these rubber hose pieces, but they are what they are. In the home stretch on this leg. Hey, Bap, we're coming in on the right before the final bag of the AT-ST only Lego set to feature Cara Dune, which Lego has retired since Cara Dune has been removed from the show. So, yes, I've opened up a mint inbox collector's issue, probably, of Lego for Cara Dune fans. That's okay. We'll just say we love Gina Carano, and we're doing this as a Gina Carano Lego tribute. there. Another flat circle goes on top. Another brown circle goes on top of that. Blue Lego Technic pen goes in one of the square, well, one of the cross-hatched sides. And then I need to put right 90 degrees from that, this yellow one, into which we will put this hose. Okay. Now, this piece is going to go red side out. Let's see if that was right. They didn't show me the side with the blue peg, so I don't know if the blue is under or not. We'll find out in a minute. The thing rotates, so we can move it if we need to. Boy, I can't get the sound to shut off on my camera, and now it's coming through really crackly. I hope I'm not sounding that crackly to everybody else. Long red piece gets sticker number 1. Ironic, the last sticker we use is sticker number 1. All right, we got that on there. And we need this short brown one with a peg on each side. That is going to go right here. Let's start with the brown one first because we know that goes at the bottom. We'll get a good alignment that way. No, it's not. This is not lining up right. What am I missing? Got that. Oh yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's lined up. With this red piece and this other red piece. Okay. It's up in there. The red disc goes on there. That is not right. That is right. Which is weird, but I think it's right. It's a little hard to see from the angle we're being given. All right, this is going to be the tricky part. We got to turn her over. We got to get this leg on. This is where the cursing begins. Okay, so we got to get it down by this. No. Come on, letter. We're not doing this just right. I'm not quite sure why. I'm going to find out. It should be a mirror image of the other one. And it's not. There we go. Now it's a mirror image of the other one. Which means now we can get this hinge on the right way. There we go. And this hose comes up and clips into something that's not there. Ah. That's going to be fun to stay in there. Clips into the center of that brown disc. Yeah, sure, that's going to happen. Okay. Get our telescope and our brown pin. This is to lock that leg in place so it doesn't move again. Turn over. Where's our brown winch pin at? That's got to line up with this hole here. In there, in there. Push it till it pops. And we're locked in. We are locked in place. Yes. So, this is what we have so far. Like one leg is sticking forward. So they're not, they're kind of tight. It'll be fine. One leg a little in front of the other is okay. Stretch my back a little bit. I'll just set that back here. It's kind of wobbly. I don't like wobbly. Not quite sure what's going on here. Looks the same on both sides. It's connecting the same on both sides. Yeah. For some reason, the angle is a little off. We've got symmetry. We also have extra pieces, which is to always be expected with Lego, especially when they're the Technic pins. Which brings us to bag 4. No little loose pieces. They're all in these little bags. this little bag. Note how I don't sort them by color piles. It's more fun to have a treasure hunt, don't you think? Put our minifigure together. There's his pants and top. Now we got to find his. He's got a weird looking shoulder pad. He's also got a spare pair of pants. Also got a spare head. Did they give me two of them? Oh, we have two of these guards. You check the box. Did it say it came with two? Yes, it does. It comes with two of these warriors. All right. These are the Klatooinian Raiders. One's got a helmet. One of them's got a weird looking kind of chin guard. So we'll get that one together first. Okay, there's the one with the chin guard. The other one has a sort of odd shoulder hang-on thing. You know what? We'll find it when we find it. It'll be something that's left over. Let's get into the build. Start with a long black piece. It'll be this one. And a gray square with mostly smoothness. God, why won't this phone shut off? Shut up, phone. I tried to mute it while it's my second camera, and I turned it all the way down. And then I told Siri to mute the phone, and it continues to produce sound. So I've got a little after effect on my end, and it's crackling and driving me insane. No, Bap, it doesn't walk. Just the top will move, and it's supposed to move a little bit tighter than what it does, but it doesn't. It doesn't do the click, 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 click thing. It's a little ineffective there. Okay, getting a good base going here. We need black piece with Technipin holes ready for it to go. Here. And a silver bar. Long silver piece goes here. Long dark gray piece, rather. And the silver bar goes right here. That does still keeps that kind of loose. These are fun. You always know something's going to be cool when you get one of these slider ridge bars here. Because something's going to slide along in here. That'll be fun. Our three-piece brown connecting across here. And our trapezoid fits in there. Nice firm joint connection. Smooth light gray is going to get a sticker. Sticker number 8. Okay. First time I put on a sticker that's not the same shape as the Lego itself. We'll get on there. It had a cut across the side and it's got some bullet holes in it. And that is going to go right here under that gray bar. Get our other slider going on here. And our other trapezoid piece, where are you hiding at? Oh, you're way too big. Need these smaller trapezoid. I only need 4 pegs on it. There you are. Oh, well, you are a trapezoidal 4-peg, but you are the wrong direction. I need your twin brother. There you are. Why didn't y'all tell me it was right there? Just watch me hunt. Okay. Looking like the picture in the book. All right. Put a shield right here. And 2 smooth bars. One here. And one second. Again, looking like the book. Put a red disc in the middle of this black brick. Another silver, well, another gray bar. It's going to go on top of the brown bar, hiding that. Another gray shield. It's going to go underneath that. And home plate. Going to go in this corner with the cut piece to the inside. Got 4 quarter circle pieces here that are going to clip on, surrounding the red disc. All right, that's in place. And then we have a little button here with it. It's kind of a domed button. Coaster, it's a slider coaster. We're gonna have 3 of those. We're gonna flip this over. Yep, that's what we're seeing. We'll put one here. We're going to put another one up here at the top. And finally, we're going to put one the level down here. These are generally so that things slide. These slightly domed things. You'll find them on the bottom of Lego boats, so they can glide along the Lego water that you make. We're still working on the bottom piece from beneath it. We have, where is it? There's a square piece with, at the tube that will be used to slide things through. That will be this one right here. And that is going to go flush up against the edge of the black piece, half across it, half on the gray, behind which we will put this beige piece. And then this big square light gray piece. So yeah, given that we have these ridged pieces on the side here, we've got these gliders, the top is going to move. It's not going to walk. The legs are way too pinned in place. Not pinned in place enough, really, for my tastes, given how much they kind of are off kilter a little bit. But it's not going to be a walker. This one piece is going to lay across all three to pin them down. And this brown piece is going to go along here. All right, so we need one tiny little black utilitarian piece with that kind of a tube at the top, and one light gray piece with two things with a tube at the bottom. That is going to go together like so. I'm going to turn it upside down. And the gray piece is going to go at the end of the beige piece, and the tube is going to line up with the brown piece, like that. Then we have our smooth gray piece with reverse pins on the bottom of it. That is going to go right underneath that whole kit and caboodle. Splush up against the black tube. All right, let's turn this back over, top side. We have a gray dome. We have a high power telescope. It's a little bit bigger. Where's our flag? There we go. We have a flagpole, which is just a stick with no grippers on it at all. And we have another tiny piece I'm looking for here. There you are. It's a little unusual three tubes. So the way this works is the base, the flagpole, the turret, and the telescope. So it looks like that. And that is going to go down on the red disc, which means you have to push the stick. Oh, yes. Push the stick down far enough so that it can hit the center of the red dot, and then push it down all the way till it stops. Then you'll have it on place. And this is a rotating turret. And they are ready for you to put it, at this point, onto the device. Really. You say so, guys. So it looks like that on the back side. It's going to go they say it's ready to go on. I don't believe them. No, it's cool. It's got to go on, right? It has gone on. That can't be clipping on with just one thing. Really, Lego, you should show me where the connections are for this thing. Let me look at it from this side here, because it's really not connecting that I would think it would. Ah, here we go. Okay, so you see this blue thing here that we built on, and this black tube here. That's going to connect in. Now it's on. It's kind of, and then you can also push it in and clip it a little bit after that. Okay, it is on. A little bit hinged, but it's on. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, and while we're at it, we found our other Klatooinian guards, our Klatooinian Raiders shoulder piece. So let's go ahead and put that on him. Klatooinians only have one expression, that is, kill what's in front of me. I'm angry. I'm a Ferengi. No. Wrong franchise. And put his helmet on. So now we have our two Klatooinian Raiders. He does have a gun. Let me see if I can find his gun pieces now that I've got most of this cleared away. We are on step number 161. Yeah, you know what? I'll build his guns afterwards. There's still way too many tiny pieces here. I expect them to dwindle down, and we'll build this other piece. So, long black, gray square with mostly flat is upside down, so I couldn't see it. Two long grays with one level of pegs sticking out the back. Got our black piece there. Yes, looking just like the page in the book. That goes across the back. Okay. Get our three-piece brown. It's going to lock across to hold them in. And our long angular piece goes right in there. Another dark gray smooth that's going to get a sticker on it. It's going to get sticker number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. For all you Beatles fans out there, that's what I did that for. Okay, that's stuck on, and it's going to go right here. stick here. And this other, again, ridged slider piece will go right there. Another red disc going to go in the very center of the black piece here. Just looking for some hiding pieces. There we are. You go there. Where's your brother at? There you are. Put that in place. We have another shield. Goes on the end like that. Silver bar. It's going to go across the brown. Hide that. Second shield. Right there. And a home plate piece. Also looks kind of like a Superman symbol, Superman shield. There we go. No, that's not it. There it is. It was underneath it, though. Corner's going to go flush into the corner. Leave the cut piece to the inside. And now we're going to build another gray circle of quarters around the red circle. Well, there we go. Time to turn it over. Put our coasters on it. First coaster, go down here, off a step down. Goes on this end. And the final one goes on the extreme end. Light beige piece. All right, so we need our gray piece with a tunnel facing to the left. Doesn't go there. It goes across the black and the gray piece right there. The beige piece locking against it like that. And a dark gray button going here in the bottom corner of that gray square, or gray block. Gray square would be this one. That's a square. Long beige when locking those three pieces at one time. And a 3-block brown one doing the same thing. But not there. Further up, further up, further up. Doesn't really lock in anything. It's on the same gray square, but it'll clip into something later. All right, let's put this down a second. We've got our hinge piece to build. So there's our light gray hinge and our dark black tube that's going to go in it. Facing up, coming in from this side with the layer facing to the left. Got it. And this is now going to turn upside down and clip in with the black tube flush against that brown piece. Anyway, smooth gray square with reverse pins underneath of it. That is going to go flush against the black tube on this side, blocking it off. All right, lay that down. We've got some funky piece to build. So, where are the little pieces we're doing it with? Oh, don't go rolling under the laptop fan. We need an axe. We need a short wrench. We need the binoculars. We need 2 telescopes. Need 1 backboard and 1 post or post base. All right, so take the axe, take the wrench, grips onto the front like that, so that the axe is facing sideways, with the wrench gripping it. Slide that into the telescope, like so. Make sure you're, no. Okay, the axe should be facing perpendicular to the lenses of the telescope, or the lens of the binoculars. The telescopes then stick into the ends of the binoculars. Like so. And then that piece sticks into the base. It's a double gun turret. Come on, that's all it is. The backboard is going to get a sticker on it, number 19. That is going to clip onto the end of the wrench here that's sticking out, flush up against the axe handle, which looks kind of weird, but that's how it is. And then this is going to go onto our platform. It doesn't have the same flagpole we had before, so it's got to work with it to get the axe handle to go into the red disc. That's what's holding it on, the part that sticks through. All right, so that is there. And they think that we can clip this on now. Looking at it from this direction, if we remember correctly, it was this black peg is going to slip into this blue Technic pin here. That apparently has worked. This is making it also a little top heavy now. So it is on the side. Let's see if I can keep it standing here if it's going to fall forward. It's going to fall forward at this moment. So I'm going to lay it on its back. And again, it's kind of flimsy, but I expect that it's going to get firmed up here with these next few steps. We're going to build something that's going to lock it all into place, I'm sure. We're going to start with this dark gray square and this brown square and turn it into something of engineering genius. Okay, saw how we built that. Flip it over. We're going to take these two black pieces that look very Technic pin ready. Clip them underneath to the gray that's sticking out. And we're going to take these two red translucent squares and clip them underneath to the beige that's sticking out. And honestly, I would have done these first, but I managed to get them in there. And back over. Now we're going to take two of the gray pieces that have these little hinge bars on them. The bars are going to go to the inside. I'm going to clip onto the black. Like that. And two little beige two pieces are going to clip onto the very end by their extreme end, overhanging to the inside. Like that. Now we're looking for two gray L-shaped brackets, which we have right here. And they are going to go underneath this overhang, this beige overhang we got here, such that they stick out to the inside and the outside. And the two will meet in the middle there. Again, don't worry, I'm sure we're going to firm this up some way, somehow, in the very next step. Yes, we are. We got a short black piece with a ledge. The ledge is going to go to the inside. That straightens that out. And we have two gray pieces with clip bars. Here's one of them. That's going to go here on this one piece. Oh, colorblind. See, dark, light. They should have both been dark. So I'm going to take this light one off because I just picked up a dark one. Wasn't even really the same piece, was it? All right, now locking across that, I have somewhere here a smooth gray top. I'm going to lock all the way across to all those pieces. And two smooth short pieces are going to go on top of these beige pieces here. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take two six dot blocks, clip it under so that the corner is hitting the translucent square, red translucent squares, and connecting to the black, sealing them both in. Flip it back over. We have these two overhanging pieces that will have a pipe go through them. We're going to clip in here, into these spots left next to the brown. We also have two light gray pieces with a clip on the end of them. And they are going to go inside this indentation with the clips to the inside. All right. Got a square here. It's going to seal all this up. That's going to hold it in place. Two long gray pieces. They're going to, whoops, my thumb was hiding where I needed to put it. It's not flush against the back, it's flush against the front. So now I'm looking for 4 of these vented wedges. There's 2 of them. Third one. Fourth one. We'll call these the Antilles pieces. For our good friend Wedge Antilles. And then these 2 trapezoids here. So those are going to go. Take our first trapezoid, have it pointing outward. That's going to go against the gray piece, but not on it, the light gray piece. And the wedges are going to go here in the middle, so that you have a dot to each side, which means I have put this too far back. So the wedges will be your guide. They're all 4 going to line up there. And your last trapezoid piece will go against that. Next, we're going to take this disc piece, work from the bottom of it. We have 2 brown clip pieces that are going to clip underneath of it. Am I the only person who has trouble clipping things onto the circle pieces? I just do. I have to look underneath to see how the dots line up. It also helps if I put that thing to the outside. They don't like to clip underneath. Basically, you want to get that effect, where it clips to the outside of the circle, and then also underneath the circle you have this brown square, which is going to help keep them lined up. Also underneath that, we're going to take this smooth circle here. This really is the last sticker. This is sticker number 14. Put that on there. And that is going to clip across. No, it's not. Why do you think that's going to clip across there? Am I missing a disc? Yes, I am. I'm missing a coaster disc. The coaster disc is what goes underneath there. Been at this a little too long. And this disc goes on the top, where it will pop on. All right. Now these two hinges are going to clip into these two graspers with your coaster to the inside. It's going to raise up like that. And yes, they want you to lay it down while you take these 4 clip pieces and put them on the dark gray with all 4 clips going that direction. You don't want to put it in line with the gray brick there. Because now we're going to take these 2 poles. It's got a ridge here. That ridge is going to go to the right side here. Clip in like that. Take the other one and do the same. Again, that will help line up these little squares. And we have 2 backboards, clips on them. They're going to clip onto these 2 tailgate hooks. So those are on there, like that. And now they want us to clip this to the back of the top piece with these 2 hinge pins. This could be all kinds of fun now when they're asking you to do this. Okay, so you see on the back here, you've got this thing here. It's going to fit between here. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, that one's in, that side. Guys, I got to take this into my lap, or at least closer in front of me. I can't see through the camera. and function this pin the way they want me to wedge it in here. Because seriously, guys, that would have made more sense to be the first one to put on. Okay. We've got it on the back. We've got it on the top. That's where that went. Okay. What else do we have to do? Surely something. Wants to raise this up. Take this long flat bar. Rearrange the camera now. And this is going to fit across what? Here and behind it. Seriously, why now? Why do you want me to put it on when it's in the most inaccessible place to stick it in, Lego? That makes no sense. From an engineering perspective, we would have put this in a long time ago. Because you can't exactly press down when it's on its wobbly little spindly legs. There we go. Okay, we've got it there. Now we can close it. Why in the world you did it now, I don't know. These slide into here. You can push them in until they click. And push them until they click. We put that little hole. Ah, and see these little nose cones we put on before? Those are your, in fact, you can see it sitting there. Those are your little triggers. It should be that you press them, and yes, it pushes it right out. Lock. That is going to piss me off regularly because there is not enough of an axe handle to stick into this thing and stay. So, Lego, your piece isn't long enough to be what you need it to be. You also, yeah, that actually concludes it. And unfortunately, guys, while it looks exactly like the book, with the exception of this thing that kept falling off, it doesn't really allow you to adjust the legs. They don't move, they're locked in place. And it's top heavy. So being top heavy, it wants to fall. Look at this. My advice would be to get yourself a Lego plate and push these feet onto it. Because that's the only way that it's going to, well, there we go. It's staying standing now. Let me give you some camera angle on it. So we have it. And for whatever reason, we lost Lego camera. Lego camera died. But we completed it. We have our AT-ST walker. It's a little wobbly. The legs aren't exactly lined up And again, that's just because you had to. Oh wait, you can rotate the legs. I am completely wrong. So the armatures here do rotate at this hinge joint right here. So you can kind of get a walking action if you wished. The ankles don't move. You would think that the ankles would. You would think the ankles would give you a little extra movement there, but they don't move at the hip joints. No. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay. They move at the hip joints. Actually, that was kind of what I did move it before. This is the only place it moves, right here. It doesn't move here. It is locked there. But you can't move the ankles. You can't move up here. You can move the hips. You can range that around. You can get it to stand maybe. I'm going to play with it a little bit to see what the best option is for that. Mine's already wanting to fall sideways. So we'll see. I'm going to lay it on its back because guess what? It's safer than that right now. Again, if you like the AT-ST walker from the Mandalorian series, it's available on Amazon. It's for $40. The link is in the description. What's special about it is that, along with your Mandalorian minifig, you also get, it's the only set that has a Cara Dune minifigure in it, and Lego has retired that set. So how long did it take? We are at the 3 hour and 19-minute mark, Robert. So that is, I'm going to kick Lego Cam because I'm tired of hearing it now. So that is, basically 3 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes, because we took 4 minutes at the beginning putting together Porky Pig, one of the special Lego mystery pack Looney Tunes things they've got going on. It was kind of fun. But again, this was the only place you can get a Cara Dune figure, and Lego has retired the set after a year. Because of Gina Carano, I don't know. But if you're a Gina Carano fan, this is the only way you're going to get the Gina Carano minifigure. The link is in the description. It is a Critical Blast affiliate link. We will get a referral fee if you click on that. It's not going to cost you anything extra above and beyond. I think next time I do something this big, it's not going to be as mechanical. I like the mechanical ones, but I like them when they do something. This one's a little less dewy and a little more flimsy. I would like to think about saving up the money to, maybe do that Yoda statue. That would be kind of fun. They do have the child statue for like $75. Maybe I'll do that. This one was a $40 one. It was really all I wanted to invest in it. I did not think it was going to take 3.5 hours to do this. It's 3:30. We're going to have open mic night at 7 o'clock tonight. So this was an afternoon. And if I do it again, I'm going to get a little bit more comfortable because I was leaning just a little bit in the whole time to put my hands in front of the camera. And that kept my abdominal muscles in a very tight position the whole time. So I need to get up and move around. Thanks for popping in, guys. It was fun. I love building these things. I'm just a big kid at heart. And Legos are a system of interlocking bricks. Or however Will Ferrell said it in the Lego movie. Until tonight at 7 o'clock when we have open mic, hope to see you back then. For now, we just hope that you had a blast.